Hello, I wanted to talk to you guys about a new service that I just recently got. Some of you might have realized that lately it looks like I've been wearing more makeup, but surprise, surprise, I have not. I recently got eyelash extensions, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my experience and recommendations and things like that. So here is a close-up of my eyelashes now. Nice and natural. I think they look really natural. So I got my eyelashes done from my friend Lita, who, here is her business card. She is Lashes by Lita, and she was awesome. So I met her on Instagram, and she is an eyelash stylist. She puts extensions on all day, every day, and I was a little skeptical at first because I am not one to wear a lot of makeup, and as I'm sure a lot of you can relate, being at the barn all day, every day, and hopping from barn to barn and doing lots of things like that, having a busy schedule, it's kind of hard to keep up wearing a full face of makeup. So I usually just don't wear makeup, but I love the look of wearing, a nice a bit of mascara and some, cover up and concealer, but I always found at the end of the day, either my mascara would be completely gone by the end of the day, or would start getting smudgy from sweating or, just being at a dirty barn. So I just kind of stopped wearing it altogether. So I wanted something to just kind of make my face pop without having to take the extra time in the morning to put on makeup. And so I thought potentially this could be a really good thing. So I met with Lita, and I was a little skeptical because I didn't want, like the full glam, full set of eyelashes. I wanted something that looked really natural, and Lita actually does that for the most part with her clients, a really natural eyelash extension look. So that's what she did for me, and I love them. I've had these on for a few weeks now. If you keep up with them and if you care for them in the right way, they should last about 6 to 8 weeks. And you can always pop in to Lita's salon every few weeks if you need them touched up, or if you have an event that you need to go to and just kind of need to touch them up a little bit. So I highly recommend them. That there's a few things. So when I went to the salon, the initial appointment took about 2 hours. It was an hour per eye. So if you want to do this, just make sure you carve the time out. It does not hurt at all. I actually fell asleep during my appointment. It was actually very relaxing. So you have to keep your eyes closed, and so I fell asleep. It did not hurt, did not pull, did not pinch. She essentially takes each individual eyelash extension and glues it to your existing eyelash. So nothing gets glued on the skin. I've had people worried about your eyelashes falling off, which they do not, other than their normal shedding cycle, which I did not know eyelashes had. But every, I think, 6 to 8 weeks as well, your eyelashes will fall off and be replaced with new eyelashes. So that's typically why the eyelash extensions also last that long. They will fall off with the eyelashes. Your eyelashes will fall off with them. So it's a super natural process, and so I went there. I sat there for 2 hours, laid down, fell asleep for 2 hours, and got them done. And Lita gave me some really great tips to care for them so that they last as long as possible. So one, she gave me one of these little mascara brushes. Obviously, it's just a clean brush, no mascara. She suggests to never use mascara, and there's really no need to. You can put on eyeshadow and eyeliner and things like that, but quite honestly, the more you just keep your eyes and your lashes clean, the longer they'll last. So I just use this eyelash brush, and every morning and night I just go through and separate them, make sure they're all going the same way, and do that in the morning and night. Saves so much time in the morning. instead of putting on makeup, it's just so much easier and so much faster. Something else I realized is I'm kind of a wild sleeper, and I sleep on my stomach, I sleep on my side, I'm pretty sure I rub my eyes, so I decided to get this 3D kind of dome eye mask for sleeping, and Lita suggested something like this, especially with the 3D component of the eye area, because they won't interfere with your lashes if you were to open them or move them around under the mask. So I put this on every night. I've never slept in a mask before, so it took a couple days for me to get used to it and not fall asleep and in 10 minutes throw it off or something in my sleep, which I did for the first couple nights. So I usually put my hair half up, put the mask on, drop my hair all the way down and like braid it so the mask is like in there so it does not fall off at all at night. So that's what I do to clean my lashes. I either use baby shampoo or another oil-free cleanser or cleaner. And you can touch them and, rub them. I wouldn't suggest like full-on scrubbing them, but you can clean them and you should clean them just like, your normal lashes, obviously with a little bit more light touch than if a normal eyelash is, just scrubbing your eyes hard. So those were the main points of care to make them last long. But I think with those like little extra steps to care for the eyelash extensions far outweighs all the time that you would take to put on makeup and have to spend time buying and, the expense of purchasing makeup. And so I think in the long run it makes a ton of sense. And this is coming from someone who barely wears makeup. I get so many compliments on my eyelashes and how my eyes pop more because of them. And so I just think from someone who started as kind of skeptical, and I thought only people who are like really into a full face of makeup get eyelash extensions, it's not for me. I'm like addicted to them now. I would get them all the time, and I really, really love them. So I will include all of Lita's services for you. She is a local Jacksonville eyelash stylist. So if you're in the area, I would highly recommend going to Lita. And I will include all of her services and additional information on the process in this blog post. So I hope you enjoyed it.